Alright y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm just holding this in real quick so that way you can hear me a little bit easier because I forgot to record the intro to this video. Anyways, welcome to the video. Today it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be discussing why Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan and Meliodas, the Dragon Sin of Wrath, captain of the 7 deadly sins, are the same person. So hop on in and let's do this. Hi, yeah. Sorry about that. Another quick update. Spoilers. Spoilers ahead. I'd say from minor to majorish spoilers, especially if you're anime only. Be mindful of that when you're watching this video. Thank you. Have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Alright guys, so starting off with number one as to why they are the same character, or the same person in general. Both of them share the same voice actor. Now a lot of you might be thinking like, Zach, so what? A lot of characters share the same voice actor. And yes, you're absolutely right. So is All Might and Vegeta, are they the same person because Chris Sabat voices them? No, they're not. But what is interesting about them is the fact that English and Japanese voice actor for both characters are the same one. Rice Papanuk for Eren and Meliodas in the English dub. And 1 second, let me pull up his name so I was saying it correctly. Yuki Kaji. If I mispronounce that, I apologize. I do not know how to. I've never heard it personally spoken before, so I could have said that wrong. And if I did, I apologize. But yeah, name some characters where both the English and Japanese, but anyway, like I said, name other characters where both of them, the two different voice actors, voice the same characters in two different shows. That got you there, didn't I? Got you there, didn't I? You can't. You cannot. I guarantee you cannot. You can't do it. And again, this is more circumstantial evidence, like I said, it just could have just happened, but I don't think so. I think it was a measured plot. So that was this just to prove it. And so with number two as the reason why they are both the same. Both of them at one point or another have been considered to be working for the enemies. With Eren, you find this very early on in the series whenever you first find out that he's a shifter. He turns into a Titan before he's able to actually fully turn. After that, almost every person in the military has rifles trained on Eren because they're scared. Because as far as they know, they don't know anything else about the Titans. The last time the Titans came in was when the Colossal and the Colossal Titan came in and destroyed the wall, and allowing a bunch of Titans come in and destroyed Eren's hometown. And with Meliodas, you first find out, and with Meliodas, we find out that he's a demon. He's the son of the Demon King, and he was once one of the members of the 10 Commandments. And of course, when we don't find out about him being a 10 Commandment a little bit later on. And so the first person to not trust him, rightfully so, because let's face it, you just find out that one of the strongest people that you know is a demon, and after just dealing with Hendrickson, who was possessed by a demon, and the 10 Commandments at this time are the biggest threat that they face. King, rightfully so, doesn't trust him, and he's just like, if you give me any reason to think that you're going to betray us and hurt Deanne or hurt my friends, hurt the people that I love, I will stop you. And again, rightfully so, the rest of the characters in the cast are kind of right to, want to distance themselves from them, because as far as they know, they could get betrayed and murdered. Now, later on we find out that they're actually good people, and that they're doing their best to try to protect the innocent and do do what's right in the world. So, third, yeah, I think this is third. There is a pretty much an infinite loop within both series, and by that I mean it just a lot of the stuff circles back around on each other. This is representative in Meliodas' tattoo, the dragon, how it's eating itself. I believe I saw this video from, I think it was from Too Spooky, but I could be wrong. And please, I just want to put it out that I've seen this idea in another video. I don't want to take credit for this idea. Like I said, I believe it was from Too Spooky. He was basically describing, or he was, explaining Meliodas' tattoo, and how it's also representative of the Ouroboros, and the fact that it just continually eats itself, and the cycle keeps on going and going. Now, the cycle with him is that, I believe, chapter 200 of the Seven Deadly Sins manga, we find out the truth about Meliodas and Elizabeth. Now, for those of you who don't know, Elizabeth is a member of the goddess race. She and Meliodas have been lovers for the past 3,000 years. During the first holy war between the goddess race and the demon race, the king of demons and the head goddess put curses on Elizabeth and Meliodas, the one where they would never die, or they could die, but it wouldn't be a true death, basically. With Elizabeth, she dies and she's reincarnated into a new body, while Meliodas still stays the same. And so every single time that Elizabeth regains her memories of her past lives, she is forced to die within 3 days, 3 to 4 days. It's a short time after she regains her memories. And so, because of that, Meliodas has had to live through watching the woman he loves die about 162 times, give or take. And so with Eren, and again, with Eren, it's technically a little bit different. When we first learn out the truth about Ymir, he's able to pretty much influence the past and the future. He was able to convince his father to go through with the plan on eating the royal family, so that way he would gain the founding titans, or not the founding titans, because that's Historia. So he would gain the powers of one of the titans. And so because of that, he then was convinced by Eren to inject Eren with the attack titan juice, basically, so that was whenever Eren turned, he ate his father and he gained the attack titan powers. And then we also learn with the original Eren, the one who saved Eren's father's life, that you basically learn the future from it as well. So he learned the names of Mikasa and Armin, and he was just like, protect them. And so that again goes back into, I'm calling it the Infinity, because and so that's how we first learn in Attack on Titan what exactly happens. And so that is another reason as to why they're both similar. They're both trapped in pretty much a time loop. I say time loop in quotation marks, but they're both trapped in a loop, forced to repeat these situations over and over again, and which is enough to break most people, in which that does happen. It does happen. Lastly, both of them have died lots of times, and both of them at one point have gone against the strongest soldier humanity has to offer. Levi for Eren, Escanor from Meliodas. Now, granted, with the whole Levi and Eren thing, it wasn't necessarily more of a fight. It was more of Eren was tied up in a courthouse and Levi beat the shit out of him in order to get him to obey and listen. With Meliodas, it was a full-on fight with Escanor, and which, they both lost. Escanor transformed into the One and power slammed Meliodas, basically, and pretty much defeated him. yeah, that's that right there is proof enough as to why they both are the same characters. And like that meme says, change my mind. You can't, because you know deep down that it's true. You know it is. I'm looking. You know it is. You know it's true. Oh my god. Alright, so as you can obviously tell, this is a fucking joke video that I decided to come up with. Um, Again, like I said, this is a joke. It's just something I just happened to think of because I've been playing the Grand Cross mobile app from Netmarble, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Crossing, and I was just like, you know what? The more I thought about it, I was just like, huh. Like I said, the similarities are somewhat there. Do I really think that they're the same character? Absolutely the fuck not. In my opinion, Eren is a better main character. Attack on Titan, as much as I love Seven Deadly Sins. In fact, here, you know, well, you saw my stomach, whatever. I have Bond's tattoo. That was the first tattoo I ever got. I love Seven Deadly Sins, and I love Attack on Titan. Right, I have the 3 Colossal Editions, the first 3 volumes of the Colossal Editions. The other 2 are down there. I'm not picking those up. Yeah, so also, I haven't caught up with the Attack on Titan manga because whatever I was using to read it kind of like shit the bed. So I haven't caught up on it. Maybe something else happens later on. From what I remember, the last thing I read that proves my point even further. Yeah. So that's. I have a feeling I'm gonna get shit on the internet so badly because people aren't gonna see this part, or they're just gonna look at the thumbnail and just like, you're fucking stupid. I'm like, well, a little bit, yeah, very much so. But you know what? It's just some fun to have. Again, this was a joke. You know what? I'm probably not gonna put that part in. I'm just gonna let people think that I think this is real. Play it straight. I don't know. If you see this, you'll know it's a joke. If not, oh well. Let me know what you thought of the video. Comment down below. Share it with your friends. I don't know. Am I a fucking moron? Let me know down below. Alright, y'all have a great day.